Welcome to Security Check. Today we have some more BT21 gameplay, and the release has been yesterday.
Yeah,
so this is
officially out.
Yeah, this is officially the BT21 format. It's Hunters versus Angels, or Three Great Angels, or however you want to say it. But like many,
only two of those Great Angels, but
many angels.
Yeah,
and the Hunter stuff is also kind of interesting.
It's actually kind of good.
Yeah,
at least I feel like it.
Yeah. I have played against it some, so it feels good.
Yeah.
And this is still proxied with some
absolutely beautiful proxies.
Remember to like the video for those absolutely beautiful proxies and leave down comments how would you make your own proxies.
Yeah. Go and become a channel member if you would like us to print better proxies or something. And go and check out Card Trader for some good deals. Use our link down in the description and our code security5 to get 5% off your first order.
Yeah. Go get yourself some BT21 cards.
Yeah. It's not even a joke that some months ago I was to Fata should we buy a printer with our ad revenue money so we could do our own proxies better. But we never did that.
Yeah. Talking about the game, the Tagiru that is on the Hunter field, the new Tagiru.
It's really good.
It's absolutely game changing because
it might be the best card in the deck.
Yeah, because it gives you because the other ones were you either draw or gain memory. Now you do both at the same time, and it's no, it's not memory.
It's not memory.
Yeah.
It would be absolutely broken if it was memory setter,
but it's still super good.
Yeah.
And here you blast it to
Digimon Ace.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the new Digimon Ace alternate on person.
Oh right, it got that.
Yeah.
True.
We are recording this before our release event, or
our release event is 2 weeks from
after the release.
Yeah, it's next week.
So 1 week after release.
Yeah. So, oh no, scramble
to Magna Angemon, and I remember to pay the 1 cost, and will I remember to pay the 2 cost? Dominimon, and I do. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, that should have been the draw, and I took it to my hand.
Now Magna Angemon can put something to the bottom of your security, I guess.
And I put another Dominimon there.
Yeah, and then comes Dominimon's effect that can play something from there, and then you get to play Angemon Ace.
Yeah, and because Angemon Ace saw a card removed from security stack, I will get the recover with either of those actually.
Yeah.
And I'll gain 1 memory from Patamon, and that was a power turn.
Yeah, and everything you have has blocker, and you have the Dominimon's protection effect. Yeah. And if you protect, you actually recover.
Yeah. And Angemon and Dominimon, the other Angemon with inherits, both have barrier because of Katamon inherits.
That too.
Here comes Psychmon for cost of 2 because it can digicross with any save card.
Yeah, and then it can return 1 card with. Or is it just 1 Digimon from under your tamers or something? I can't remember.
Something like
or
that.
maybe it's a card. It's probably a card with save in text, to be honest.
Probably, yeah. I never played the deck. I actually had the cards. I've sold them since, but
And this Arrestramon gets Rush, and then this is the new Arrestramon Superior mode that gets plus 1000 for every material.
Yeah.
And then when it's evolving, it can attack without suspending.
And it was raiding to work my Dominimon, and I went to Cherubimon and gave it minus 12k, and it survived, but it crashed to.
Oh, it survived, yeah.
So.
And this is something that Angels is really good at, because it's probably one of the only decks that can just play so many ace cards without being too fearful about them.
Yeah, but when you have aces on your field and they have sources, you are just waiting to be detected.
Yeah, or maybe here someone could take the Angelmon from under the cherry ace.
Hexablaumon is also.
Yeah, and
annoying.
Imperial Dramon could strip your sources, so that could also do things.
Digivolution is the worst for this deck.
Yeah.
and then to another
Dominimon.
Yeah, and
Here
I make a little misplay. I didn't realize I have Pilamon on there, and I will play Angemon with Dominimon's effect. But on other hand, I could have just like not do the evolution and just play the Angemon and do this turn like
basically
with the same interactions. And I had 2 Valdur arms in my hand also, so
you could just make a Valdur arm also.
Yeah.
So then Dominimon.
I didn't realize when I edited it that it was so one-sided. Yeah, but I made a misplay in the end, but like I would have won regardless because I had so much memory that I just could have.
Yeah, the Dominimon didn't matter. Like anything the Dominimon did like on that turn didn't
change.
Yeah, because you could have just like played the
Angemon, trust top security card and recovered and get 1 memory from Patamon.
Yeah, or something. And
I would not have passed the turn.
Yeah. So this was not again a good showing for the new deck, but I have
Sorry for that,
but I have to say that the little I have played against the Hunters also, it does pretty. It does the same things it has done before, but it does it even like a little bit better again.
Yeah, it's faster.
But it's maybe a little bit like if they don't find the Tagiru from like the first or second turn onwards, it gets a little bit harder because their like game plan is little iffy if they don't find Tagiru.
Yeah, but the deck draws really much.
It can draw.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah,
but like you have searchers nowadays. The new Gumdramon is there. You have ways to like blindly try to play your Tagirus out with Damemon, the new Arrested Dramon, and the King version Shoutmon all play it from hand.
Yeah.
And like then you have the
but it's like you need to find the new Tagiru because if you don't have the new Tagiru, it's like it becomes harder because the Tagiru does so much heavy lifting because it gives you memory and draw, so you don't lose cards, but you still get all the value. So
yeah,
but when the Tagiru comes out on the first, I'm actually my most fearful thing is like hunter opponent evolving to level 3 and playing Tagiru on first turn, and then you're like, oh no, here we go again.
Yeah, it's just like that when like Anubismon was the thing in EX5 and they opened with Goblimon and then play training and you're like, oh no, I already lost.
Here we go again.
Yeah. But Hunters is a really strong deck. Well, I don't know really strong, but a strong deck, and it can be like.
And it has one of the best removals in the game because it's so hard to play around that removal except with like if you have like full immunities or something like that. Yeah. But like some of the normal form of like protection doesn't actually like work against Arrestramon. So
yeah.
It's super annoying and it can like reach pretty high like easily. Because it starts from level 3, but it gets like 1 level through like all the colors of your tamers or something.
Yeah.
So if you have the new Tagiru, that's also already like 2 colors.
That makes all the Arrested Dramon Super mode so much better.
Yeah, because then you need only like 1 other like tamer that isn't the.
Yeah, you or Watchmaker.
Yeah. Or you or Watchmaker indeed. Yeah. But and you can get to like 4 colors also. So
yeah.
You can get
and Watchmaker is a really strong card still in this deck, giving security attack +1, and then if you have Clockmon jamming.
Because
really
both of your superior modes can attack twice in the same turn.
Yeah.
So you just give the effect to them and then you can swing for 4 checks.
Yeah. And the new superior mode gets really big. Yeah. So like you probably won't need jamming.
And it has like raid and piercing, right? Or raid and something. Is it piercing?
Raid and piercing.
Yeah, so you can actually give it security attack with Watchmaker, make it like 17,000 or something dumb like that, because we also have those effects, like new cards have like plus effects under them, so not only draw.
Yeah, new Arrested Draw and Gumdra have plus 2,000 DP.
And new superior mode.
True.
So you can just like be humongous superior mode, give it security attack, evolve to it, use the effect to attack without suspending, raid over their big thing. And if they have another big thing, you can actually attack over that too, like afterwards, and like check 4.
And then you can just like end your turn by Digimon into Quartzmon. Quartzmon ain't that strong of a card nowadays.
Yeah, probably you probably don't even care about Quartzmon at that point. You just like play some new Tamer or another level 4 or something along those lines. But yeah, I'm interested to see if Hunters will make like a resurgence with these new cards. They seem pretty good or really good cards. So.
And we still didn't see the new or the like last form of Arestartramon, the Brave Snatcher, so we're still missing one like form, and I don't know will it be like level 6 or level 7 for the deck, but we are still missing it, and we are probably going to see it at some point, and it might be like in the next set for some reason, because we've seen so many times that we get like a normal form, and then the next set or the next set after that will give us the X-antibody form or like the second wave of support. So
who knows?
And will Brave Snatcher break this deck when it comes out? Who knows? And then we have my incomplete list with this Dominamon or Angels list. I only own 3 Cherubimons, so I played, and
I love the fact that you have like 12 ace cards in the deck.
And I owned only 2 Shadow Seraphimons at that point. Nowadays I play 3-3 split of Shadow Seraphi and Cherubi because I own 3 of both, and I just wanted to like put the Seraphimon in because the art is so beautiful, and you can blast on top of it with Shadow Seraphimon.
Yeah, it's not a bad card.
Yeah, but Shadow Seraphimon is just better, so I played 3 of both. I would love to play 4th Cherubimon ace because it's the best ace in this deck, but like they are so expensive, especially when they are altered. I probably will, when I get my starter decks in my hand, I'll probably change Magna Angemon aces to either Angemon or Magna Angemon from the starter deck, because Alliance inherit. And
the
Magna has some sort of removal in it. Tucking something on security, so.
Yeah, and the Magna Angemon ace is like, it's not bad, but it's not like especially good either. And like Angemon ace has better synergy with like this deck.
Yeah. I was thinking about like Etemons, EX5 Etemons, besides Magna Angemon, but I didn't find any. So I just put those because they were in my binder and like easily available. I really enjoy this deck. It's really clunky when it breaks, but like
I'm actually rather surprised that I have like Angels haven't been seen lately in like tournament results that much.
It's a really strong deck.
It's like when it gets its setup like or its board state on, it's really hard to like break it.
Yeah.
And like as you said, DDG evolving is like problematic, but we don't have that many DDG evolving decks as a whole, so
most of DDG evolving decks are like tier 2 decks. That like
it's only like Galaxy has like the Invisimon, but that's basically like
Giga has DDG evolve.
Yeah, but Giga
and Deep Savers.
Yeah, but it's like it's all of those decks that except like Galaxy, but like most of the DDG evolving decks are just like kinda random. Like Jesmon has DDG evolve and like.
And you can play around DDG evolve by just hard slamming your stuff.
Yeah, because hard slamming Cherubimon ace to some sort of board is not even bad. So.
Yep. And like going Valdurar on top of your Shadow Seraphi and Cherubi or 2 Cherubis is like mad, because if they destroy it, you will partition 2 level 6s that will do like dirty things to you.
Yeah.
And you could play medievals in this, of course, but I just didn't want to put them in.
Yeah, and this is probably one of those decks that doesn't really need medievals in my opinion.
Yeah, but you could use Cherubimon and Medieval to DNA to Waldur armor, and if it gets destroyed, you can play Medieval and Cherubimon, and that would be like really funny.
Yeah, but this can also do things already, like all of its other aces do the things also. So it's like if you have a Cherubi and Shadow Seraph, it's already like kind of dumb when you just partition into them.
Yeah. But yeah, this was the game today. Maybe next week we will have like
new decks winning.
Yeah, maybe.
Or doing better.
I can't remember how the games ended. At least when I edited the shortest ones, because scheduling issues, and when I started editing these last night, I had to do some other stuff before I get to edit, and then it was 2 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I will edit them before Fata gets here today. Yeah, so there is like more back and forth maybe in the other games.
Yeah, but that was the video today.
Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and go and check out Card Raider, and we will see you at the next video.
Bye.